AI is taking over the world. It has been for a couple of years, and it's hard to deny the impact that AI is having on everyone's life at this point, because everyone is currently using it to ask ChatGPT questions. It is being used in the creative industry for making content, and there's just so much crap going on all over the place, all over the world to do with AI. Even smartphones are being littered with AI tools that, quite frankly, no one should probably care about because they're all awful. They are all just really half-baked, and when they aren't half-baked, they just don't work. And it's just going to make life a lot harder for us than it really needs to. But that being said, AI is still taking over the world, and at a very rapidly pace, at a very terrifyingly rapid pace. And it has gone to the point where OpenAI is endorsing people to ask ChatGPT questions on very serious manners, mainly mental health and physical health struggles that people are going through. And I just wanted to make a quick video talking about why this is a massive problem for literally everybody. Because there is one big thing that you should almost never ever ask to the internet, no matter what it is. One of those topics has to do with your own health, especially mental health. ChatGPT in particular is not a great tool for this because it is just going to give you really bad advice at best and very destructive advice at worst. And yes, there is a reason. Destructive advice would be if people actually end up dying from said advice that you are going to give it. And because of the way that ChatGPT is built and designed, and because of the way that it works in general, it doesn't really understand what you're asking, and it doesn't really understand what answer you're looking for, and it definitely does not understand what the actual correct answer to your question is. And when it comes to mental health struggles, that is the last thing that you need. You need something that you can actually trust, and you need something that actually gives you the help and the support and the advice that you need to go forward. ChatGPT is just definitely not that. And the thing is, because of the way that ChatGPT is designed, it doesn't really understand what answers is given to you. It doesn't even understand what question you're asking it. It just knows, hey, this is a question that I receive, and this is an answer to it. But it doesn't really understand the context behind your question or the answer that it's giving. It's just giving you the first results that it could possibly find by doing a Google search, because that's essentially what ChatGPT does. It just gives you an answer to your question via a quick Google search. And the last thing that you need to do, especially when it comes to looking up for information about mental health, is to search it up on Google, because chances are, if you're going to look it up on Google, the worst possible things that you could possibly imagine are going to pop up. And that is definitely not something that you want to see. So, OpenAI endorsing ChatGPT for people with mental health or even physical health problems is going to be a really bad problem for literally everybody involved. Especially for people who just simply don't know any better. I know a fair few people who constantly ask questions to ChatGPT all the time, and they just blindly believe or trust everything that ChatGPT says because they just simply don't know any better. And when ChatGPT is going to give destructive advice to people who need very serious and genuine help from somebody they can trust, that's just going to lead to so many problems in the long term. And it is not something that I would endorse or even recommend to anyone doing. It's not even something that I will flat out tell people can be done. I'm obviously mentioning it here, but with the very clear and very big message that if you need any help whatsoever, be it physically or mentally, please just call a doctor or a therapist for it. Don't go and ask Google or ChatGPT questions like this. It's not going to help you. As a matter of fact, it could potentially just make things even worse than they already are. It can only lead to a lot more problems than it's worth it. Go to a professional with your problems if you have some. But anyway, that was just a quick little rant that I wanted to get out here. It's a big topic that I think needs to be brought up. And I do think that OpenAI is being an active danger to so many people who need actual help. Because ChatGPT just is not the right tool for this kind of stuff. But anyway, that was it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Sorry, this was a little bit of a downer video. It's not really usually something that I like to make anymore. I would much rather just talk about some more optimistic topics. But this is a very serious topic that I think needs to be discussed. It needs to be brought up, and it needs to be spread to as many people as possible because of obvious reasons that I'm sure go without saying. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.